Out here at Coke Studio with Gigi Lamayne. Apparently you're the surprise artist today. Came through. The
Yeah.
Cats were doing a joint
Yeah.
with Gemini. What was the experience like?
The experience was amazing. I mean, for them to even call me out and say they really wanted to do, I was just part of their wish list. And then I got a call yesterday and they asked if I could come through and I just had to. And I came in, the guys were really excited and we did the joint. And I think it's a masterpiece.
I saw you guys freestyling. We having a cipher.
Yes, we had a little
that.
bit of a cipher.
Yeah,
It's good to see hip hop isn't dead. They are really good rappers, and I must say the boys really.
Yeah. I mean, for you generally though, like you're involved in two joints already.
Yes.
And you just shot up and you became you're the face of Moshito. I just got word.
Oh my gosh, you were the first to announce it, Slikour. Yes,
you know.
on Slikour on Live. I am the face of Moshito.
Yo.
And I mean, there are a few endorsements coming up that I'm really excited about. They're first for hip hop.
Yeah.
And fresh out of university, man.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's amazing.
You've had a really you've had like a crazy year though. Crazy positive year. As in like a lot of, you move, you focused on your situation, you know what I mean? Which is dope, I get to feel that like, you just focused on your situation and you keep doing you at all times,
Yeah,
What is keeping you motivated besides like, your mother, who you call, what I think she's got a name that's taken
oh yeah, everybody now calls her Mama Lamayne.
Yeah, Mama Lamayne.
Yeah, Mama
and
Lamayne.
Mr. Piano, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
you're on those tweets and Instagram posts too, Slikour.
Listen.
Well, I mean, it's just the idea that, we learned from people in the game, like yourself even, that it's so important to step out of competing with the artist, but competing with corporations, So, at a young age, I had to take the leap of faith where I decided not only to be an artist, but to be a brand. And it's taken a lot of me keeping quiet, learning from you guys, learning from people in the industry, on trying to better my brand and getting to now this point where people are interested in me and I'm interested in people. It's going to get my music to greater places without the financial backing, because I come from a legit come up, you know what I'm saying? I don't have anyone paying for anything for me. So, for me, the inspiration is definitely the fact that I am deprived of a lot of resources and I need to prove to myself, and in that way I can prove to younger people that you can do it, even if you don't have the money. Yeah.
And you've had a I don't want to say you've got a plan B, but like, what were you studying at
Wits?
At Wits,
I did a BA General and I majored in anthropology
Like
and
BA
media and communications.
Okay,
So
thank you for speaking to us.
To you now?
No,
man.
A team,
Nabo, But the anthropology, but it's clearly, it's the study of human behavior. So you go into, there was an amazing, sorry to get into this, but there was an amazing hip hop ethnography where somebody went into the streets of Compton and he studied drug behavior. And it's so weird, but people never know that that's what you can study in varsity. So you study about drug behavior, the economy of that, how that links into hip hop, how the hip hop culture was funded, and it's just amazing. So anthropology is just that. Yes, you study other cultures, but you study subcultures like hip hop and music. And then there was media. So with anthropology we find greats like Babu Sipho Sithole, who is currently doing a lot of stuff with university work. And I'd like to be an academic who gives back in terms of hip hop and music and our culture, where somebody can go to a library and get out a book to learn about Slikour, to hear about Squatter Camp, to hear about Reason, to hear about all the people in the industry who have formed South African hip hop. So
that's interesting. That's because my next question was gonna be, what would be the study? Because obviously you don't know that. Wow, people are studying this.
Yeah.
In my world, this is what would be relevant. I'd want to study that. That was gonna be my next question. Like and we do need that.
Yeah.
Because those things literally just push up the value.
Yes.
Of what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I just felt that there wasn't enough academia in South African hip hop.
Nah.
Nobody is writing or recording these changes. And believe it or not, when I'm not on stage, when I'm not recording, I am doing write-ups. We're supposed to tell guys me on a lot of these things for us to be able to say, this is where we come from and this is what it's produced. Because things like that do allow people to take the hip-hop culture and lifestyle seriously.
That's real. I mean, I have a talk of mine where we talk about like the value of hip-hop, you know. And what people don't know is that without brands involved, you know, hip-hop, like everything that involves hip-hop, from like say the Fill Up the Dome thing, pop bottles, the merchandise, the music, I mean, like things that people have bought, no brand involved, people have bought into it, spent their money, Major League Gardens, etc. All those things last year turned over 100 million plus. People don't know that.
Imagine.
Now, immediately when you start telling the story of this is where this thing comes from, we got a thing we're gonna release on the site called the mid-year. We got the top 10 brands that have fucked with hip hop, you know. Right. And in this 6 months, and we talk about how AG and MTN, VW and DJ Switch, and Flying Fish with DJ Switch.
And a few hints with myself. You're gonna find out soon. I'm so excited. I'm gonna tell you first. I have to tell you first. I'm so excited.
You see, now that's gonna be. But what we talking about that is that, like, I mean, when I was saying a couple of years ago, VW wouldn't mess with black folks. They were messing with white folks, with radio stations that had white folks. But like, what's happening now? We were just talking about how much, I mean, like what? Oh yeah, Ricky with Russian beer. They're just coming in my mind now as I speak. But there's almost like 10 guys. That all like brands, like corporate brands have said, yo. And my thing is that, where does this come from? And until we know where it comes from, we'll be able to respect it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is so true.
Because it comes from a place where it was never there before. Yeah. And like, it also comes from when you're studying. I don't know what it's called, but I just have an innate studying of situations, and I go, the reality is that, like, if hip hop hadn't gained its independence, we wouldn't be, as in digital independence. Yes. It wouldn't be as powerful as it is in the brand. You see, when people start taking control, that's when they start getting power. Hence, you know, you gotta. If Casper gets everything he gets, like, it's well deserved, because he probably was the first to inspire the whole digital. You know what I mean? Yeah, or well, it first worked with him. A lot of people did, but it first worked with him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So if you think about that, like now, like I also have a study where I go, over the past 5 years, almost 5 rappers have broken on radio, but almost 20 rappers have broken on digital. Yourself. Wow. Yourself, Ricky, Casper, Stilo.
We broke on the internet. Definitely.
There's almost 20 rappers that we can count that literally, like, because of digital, they got a chance. And almost 5 rappers we can go, we know them because of radio.
Because of radio. It's not really radio, though.
Well, I'm just saying. Like, well, you know,
New age media has definitely.
If you look at like how much they play AKA. Yeah. You look at how much they play like KO. You know what I mean? If you look at how much they play like MT. You know? Fifi. You know, those are guys that you can go, we heard a lot of them because of radio. But like, if we talk about you here today.
Because of the internet.
Ricky's got an endorsement with Russian beer. Why? Because of the internet. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That is so true.
So that goes back to the study.
You need to do anthropology. You will love anthropology.
I think I will.
It sounds interesting. Now, the study of human behavior is crazy. I think people just get scared when they hear anthropology, but really, it does, it's amazing.
Sound like something really.
The book's called A Night on Crack Street. That's the book I was talking about. A Night on Crack Street. I need to find it. Amazing.
I need to find it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's really insightful. I feel like you're interviewing me.
Stop it! Stop it! No,
wow, that's dope.
You kicking knowledge. I appreciate it.
That's dope. Well,
now listen, I've got something new to go back home and reflect on.
Yeah. My thing is that, I mean, I know you're in the industry and I know you're doing what you're doing. Yeah. But obviously, like guys like myself, like even Rashid, you know, I mean. Rashid literally, like, if you know, you don't know, I mean, he literally was for me, because we come from such a small place. Yeah. For me, I was like, yo, that Rashid guy is there, you know, he's progressive, you know what I mean? Because, you know, from Leondale, and like when I met a guy who's like a bit older than me, but he's into rap, he knows so much, because I was also heavily into rap. So, you know, Rashid for me was like, yo, he was like that dude, you know, but I kept on growing. I kept on feeding myself, you know. If you look at that from where we were with Rashid, and we look at where we at right now, I'm saying, I can see all the changes. I can see how the changes are happening. Definitely. I can see who's making the changes. And we are we in charge. The young people right now are in charge. Y'all just got to focus on what y'all doing. Work with those that want to work, that want to grow.
Okay, I've got a question for Slikour. I'm sorry. I know. Now I'm just like hijacking.
Go ahead.
So what's your stance? I know this is going to be quite controversial, but I mean, there have been people who have come out in songs and just hinted at ideas around corruption, like, you know, Payola, people paying for things. And I mean, what is your stance in that? What are the long-term, I don't know, advantages, disadvantages? I mean, what's your stance with that? Do you believe in that? Do you feel like it's whatever?
At the end of the day, there's not enough money you can pay for longevity. And at the end of the day, there's not money you can pay. You will not get your return on investment for something that you're paying for now. You know, so that's when I mean, I'll keep it real with you. We grew. I used to pay Payola. For my music, because that's how SABC was built. That's how we were gonna get played on some radio stations. So I used to pay Payola too. You know, and it's only because, you know, I mean, how are they going to hear me in certain places? I believed in the product so much.
That you had to.
But I would never pay for, say, an award or say certain things. But because even me being played was like, you know, I've like, we're an established brand, whatever the case be. But like, you know, I mean, it's not a... But remember, all the things that people are paying for, your relevance is online. I always tell people, it's all good, but let's see what you're going to do when you drop it online. And then guy goes, and then guys go, dude. And then guy goes, you know, but like not everybody's got the internet. But I say, online creates the spark. Online creates the spark. Look, Casper, like radio wasn't touching him
until they saw what he did
online.
You
know, Ricky wasn't. Definitely. Ricky was struggling with the singles until. So I always go, you know, if you started from the other end, and but like the ground hasn't really bought him. It doesn't matter how many people you go, hey yo Gigi, I'm about to drop so doesn't matter what your circle of Twitter people do.
Because I feel like radio is that friend that feels left out. You know, of course. Like the internet is like almost like the cool kids. You know, guys, but like why aren't we playing it yet? Guys, Choma, go ask for them. You know, it almost feels like that most of the time. But for some reason, we concentrate so much on radio. We think that's what's going to determine our careers.
And that's why I go, you know, you might be, maybe your question is based on like awards ceremonies, but keep it real with you. All those things, those award ceremonies, those formats are dead. I'm sorry to say, with all due respect, like the format of a bunch of people sitting around a panel saying this is a dope album, or like the station going, this is that shit is dead. Because
DJ Vera's laughing in the back.
Because the internet is saying what's hot and what's not. What's
That's
not
true,
hot,
though.
You know,
that is true.
So, like, because the world is like anthropology. The world is moving from an institution saying this is what's big to a community saying this is what's big. You know, the internet is a reference community. So it's almost like how are you?
Slikour is so right. I'm gonna drop my album first on the internet. Everybody else gonna catch up.
Listen, because but like also you gotta be careful with it because of where we are in this country. So you can't give people too much. So you can't drop it. You gotta drop them. Give them like droplets and droplets. Like so, one song, build it, one song. But you gotta be consistent. When you hit them with the big ass file, they like. This data. So you know that's a nice. So and we got ADD. You know what I mean? So my thing is that you know, never ever worry about what everyone else is doing. You know, because at the end of the day, you know who people fucks with, they'll always fucks with because they've built the base. It doesn't matter how much money's been put on it. You know what I mean?
Wow, I feel so inspired.
So don't worry. I mean,
this episode needs to be called Slikour kicks knowledge. Slikour like sows a young seed.
Yo, but that's it, yo. You know, but out here with Gigi, anthropology, that's amazing. We're at Coke Studio. How did we end up talking about all this deep
I don't
stuff?
know. I just needed some knowledge.
I can't tell, you know.
Yeah, I'm tired of hanging around meatheads. Hip hop meatheads. I just needed something real.
Yo, that's it. Listen, out here we're doing the study on hip hop, the study on. Wow. My thing is that never forget. They said Arthur was paying. They say whatever if Arthur was paying, like, and I say this with all due respect, he's a businessman. He's been around, but even what he was paying for, what was he paying for? Because those, you know what I mean. So you know, I say it with respect, you know what I mean. It's
but
like,
it's true. Like,
but the businessman is still around.
Yeah. True.
So you know, you gotta always like see who are you fighting against, because you gotta respect the businessman. And now you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be intimidated by the person who's being paid to get there, but you are working to get there. You paying your dues, they paying his way.
Yeah.
So why are you gonna fight with the person?
That's so true.
The weapons that everyone is coming to fight with in the battlegrounds are not the same. Yeah, you gotta go. I'm trying to be like the businessman that's paying for you to get there.
Vera, are you writing notes in the background?
You know?
Yes.
That's what you're saying. We out here with Gigi Lamayne, Coke Studio. It is what it is. Doing the damn thing. Congratulations. She's done so much in a small space of time.
You so much,
you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Academic. She ain't stupid. You know, she ain't rapping and stupid. She's dumb smart.
Dumb smart. You know I like that.
Yo, we out here signing out. Coke Studio. Boom.